Hey and hello, my name is Ivica Penic. I'm a mentor in Numerous Academies on the subject marketing, especially online marketing. And today we will talk on how to build sales and promotional channels. Before we start, I want to remind you on what we talked before. That means every buyer have a sales or buying process, and that buying process have minimum 4 stages. The first stage with the zero interest, the second stage when buyers start to show some interest, then there is a desire and of course decision to buy our product. Depending on in which stage our buyer is, we have to adjust our communication. And when we qualify our customers, we can see who is fit to buy our product, but who will buy when our product is what is important and what will make our marketing efforts more effective and more clear for the future. For scalable promotion, the first point and the first thing that we need to have is a scalable promotional channel. Meaning, if you add, let's say, $50 to check how the market will react, and you scale that budget from 50 to 500, meaning that also response or results will be scaled. And for the beginning, I very often ask what kind of social media strategy should we use and so on. There is no social media, there is no Facebook strategy, there is no Twitter strategy, Instagram strategy. There is a marketing strategy, and those social media that I just said are just the channels. And what channels should you use? It's very problematic for most of the people who are trying to do any kind of marketing. Why is that? Because there is no focus. The first and the only thing in growth hacking process, in online marketing process, is for you to focus on one channel. You are not multinational company, corporation with unlimited budget, so you can spread your budget for the different channels. So it's the same if you go on the TV, on the radio or billboard or flyers or different advertising, or if you go to Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or now Snapchat or something like that. So my advice to you is to focus at one channel to send a message. And what is that one channel? If I ask you a question, if there is a 5 locations and you can find somebody and you don't know on which location, and there are 5 options, 100, 40, 20, 5 and 1. Which location would you go first? Of course, it is the first location because the percentage of or your there are 100 of people comparing to 40, 20 or 50 or 1. So there is a bigger chance for you that you will find somebody that you are looking for in the position number 1. Maybe he's not there, but you have the biggest chance. And you want to play against those chances. Some people are asking me about Google and about Google advertising. So Google is here since 2002, 3rd, I think. And since then, people are using this search engine to look for the things or look for the products or brands that they need. Fortunately or unfortunately for us, now 20 years after, Google is only for the big players, except if you have some kind of product in the local language that is really special and unique and nobody else is mentioning that. But then you have to first you have to be known to the people, so people will look for you. For example, your brand name or the product name or some kind of formula you have or whatever. Anything else is not good to have Google promotion because simply it's too expensive for you, because you have to bid for the case. For example, if you are doing online marketing and if you bid for the keywords on Google about online marketing, there are much bigger companies selling or trying to sell the same as you and paying more than you. The second thing is that you have only 140 signs to make somebody to click to your ad. Also, there is your URL or your website. So basically around 120 signs to make somebody to click on your product or your services or your ad. So this is not really good if you are not experienced and have a decent budget. So when I said focus on one platform, this is the biggest one with 1 billion users is Facebook. So in this, on the Facebook in online, we will pass through 4 types of the testing. First, we go to user acquisition, then we go to user retention, then we try to monetize those users, and in the end, we will calculate some how much they stay and how much they spend. In user acquisition, we try to check and see the lead generation tools performance. So how good leads we are bringing, how those leads are qualified, how many of those, and what is the cost per lead or per click, and so on. The next stage is retention. That means we are trying to track the conversion to check how many of those customers are opt-in or give us a mail, email, name, email, telephone number. We are trying to see how many of those stayed on our website, and we want to see how many of those are engaged. Then we go in the phase of monetization. That means we want to check our channel efficiency. How many of the people who are opt-in to our page also bought our page, how many of them came back again for the offer, and so on. And what are the reasons for them to buy, or what are the reasons for them not to buy. In the end, we want to calculate customer acquisition cost. That means the money that we had to spend in order to bring our customer in the position to buy, and compare it with the customer life value. Depends what we are selling. For example, if we have some kind of subscription model, how long this customer will stay on our page and how long this customer will pay us, comparing to the amount of money that we spend to acquire this customer. On Facebook, this looks like this. So we have 3 positions: acquisition, activation, and monetization. What we do is we send the traffic using the Google advertising to the acquisition part of our lead generation and capture system. That means we are creating product or brand renders using different graphics, pictures, blogs, and so on. After we have the information about our customers and we are sure that those are a qualified customer, meaning those who know our products, who know that they need our products, who know how to use our products, can afford and want to pay for our products, then we try to build desire and make to do some action. And this action is buying in this example, but also can be to download our app, to click for more, to find out some information, to share something with us, to answer some question, and so on and so on. So if we start to build a Facebook channel as a promotional channel, we need to set up infrastructure, we need to decide on the goal, we need to put some content, decide on our targeting, create some ads, and in the end we need to optimize all those things for the better efficiency. Talking about infrastructure is your Facebook profile, ads account, Facebook page, Facebook tracking pixel. So this is my private profile, personal profile. This is account, so you just add on Ads Manager, you just need to add your personal information. This is one of our pages. Also inside of your ad account you have pixel, you just create your own pixel, and this is the tracking pixel for you, that you can track what your customers are doing in the different position on your Facebook page, on your landing pages, web page, web blog, and so on. Then we should decide about the goals. So the usual goals are lead generation and testing. In the testing, we can test the creative work or images or target audience demography. So we know if there is a 3 reason if somebody don't react when you put up some advertising. The first is that they just don't like it, so the creative work is not good enough for design. The second one, they are interrupted. That means they liked what you have, but because of some reason they were interrupted, and you are just targeting the wrong potential customers. That means there is a wrong demography. Setting up the goal, we go for lead generation. That means we will collect some people around. We will test call for action. Tip for you, learn more is the best call for action and the best working call for action. Then we will check our demography. We will check who is our customer, what age they are, from where they are coming, what kind of language they are speaking, and so on. About the content, it's very important to have something called lead magnet. This is something what is valuable and free. A landing page, opt-in form, and autorespond email. So content, first you can post different kind of things like infographics here. You can post video. This is me offering free PDF or free book with a banner for sign in. This we are using lead pages. We are using leadpages.net, and we can add after somebody put the subscription here and put the email. We can deliver our lead magnet. Here there's a list of the PDF that we are delivering those people. Also, we can personalize an email and send the email to each of the users who opt in or give us a name and an email. For targeting, it's very important to know who is your target persona or who is your perfect customer. We will use Facebook Audience Insight. So we'll find out what do we look for or who are we looking for. Then we'll see our Facebook custom audience. That means we can catch and collect people who land on our Facebook or our landing page. Also, if we have the customer list or the list in the MailChimp, we can connect that to the lead page and create a list of the users that we have their mail who are connected to the Facebook. And all this can be connected with the pixel audience. So if you open your Facebook and your ad manager and tools, you will find audience insight, and that audience insight you can see who is everybody on Facebook, people that are connected to your page or custom audience. So now we will talk about everyone on the page, everyone on the Facebook. That means you can, on the left side, you can choose who is your audience. You can choose from the location, age, gender, different interests, behaviors, and so on. There are a lot of options for you to check here and to find your perfect customers. Unfortunately, most of those options are not working here in Macedonia or in this part of the world, but soon that will be very valuable information for you. Also, you can add some custom audience. So you go tools, audience, create audience, click on custom audience. You have a customer list, website traffic. So here we will add and create a list of the potential customer who came to our website or the landing page. So we will use our pixel. So this is my Facebook pixel. We will add, this is the code that you can get from Facebook. Just click tools, pixels, view pixel, copy the tool and copy the pixel and add this code. If you're using WordPress, you have a special Facebook conversion plugin. If you're using lead pages for landing pages, there is a tracking codes in CEO options that you can paste. so it will be tracked. Then you create a name for your audience. You can add the page, your website, but you can add also the specific page that you want to see. So for example, here in Humans, this is my landing page. You can say to the Facebook what is there. So is it just to see the content, to search, initiate checkout, and so on, purchase, lead. You say to the Facebook what is this customer, what they're doing, and then you say to the Facebook how much this customer or that kind of customers worth to you. For example, if you put here, if you go back, for example, payment or purchase, you can set, for example, if your product is 10 euro and you will make 5 euro profit on it, you can put that you will give 3-4 euro to the Facebook if they bring you that kind of person. Or maybe if you want to have some kind of subscription mode, so you can give all the profit to the Facebook for the first customer, and then you will make sure that this customer stayed. If we are talking about ads, we need to have a creative work of images, we need to have some description, integrations, ad positioning, and in the end we will boost best performance. So when you start your campaign, when you click your create ad, I'm using two part, increase conversion to your website or send people to your website. You can add your Facebook converter pixel depending on what you decide to use that pixel. Then you go to new audience and then you pick the audience that you just saved by checking everyone on the Facebook. When you find the people on the Facebook, when you create the profile of your perfect customer, when you decide to whom you want to send the advertising, then you save that and you can add it here in the new audience. Also, there is a custom audience, so you can also create and add the custom audience from your MailChimp list, Facebook conversions, and so on. So here you can see I added from my website. So this is my conversion pixel from my website, different websites. From the MailChimp, I added the list that I have, so they find those people on the Facebook. You have here a customer list, so also you can upload the Excel sheet and they will find those people that you have their email. Also there is a lookalike, meaning if you have a list of customers that bought something from you and you want to find a similar people like those people, you create a lookalike audience, and according to that lookalike audience, Facebook will find you same or similar customers for the future. The next is for you to create a real advert or commercial. So you can upload your own pictures or you can use the free stock images. If you use free stock images, be very careful, because very often will happen that people who are doing the advertising have a similar thinking, and that they will you don't have a million pictures here, you have a limited number of pictures for each subject, and it will happen to you that maybe some people will use same or similar images, and your customer will get used to it that all of you are using similar thing. So what I'm suggesting is for you to create your own brand awareness, or for you to choose on different images and different messaging that are unique only for you. Also, here you add your page, also you add your Instagram account. Don't forget your Instagram account, because Facebook will give you much more reach on your Instagram. What is important, this is desktop feed and this is mobile news feed. What I'm doing is doing two different or two separate campaigns for the mobile users and for the desktop users, because they see your ad differently and you should think about it. Also, I'm excluding the right column, so taken out, and also audience network. Audience network are those pages that Facebook will use for you to promote, like some fun jokes, quizzes, and so on. But nobody is clicking on those things, and for you, it's just a waste of money. This is how it looks in the mobile feed. So for you, is the best to make two separate campaigns, same, but one for mobile feed, one for news feed. How to optimize? So what do we optimize? Is our design, it's messaging, target audience, and the budget in the end. So it's very important for you to see how your advertising or your page looks like on the different devices. Because people today will check your ads from the different mobile phones, from the tablets, from the laptops, from the desktop screen, and so on. So check each time when you have opportunity to see how your ad looks, check on the different tools. Okay. Here you can find your active campaigns, and you can see the expense. How much do you spend on those? And those are 7 essential for the success when you launch some product. So when you see how it looks and how it looks on the different devices, you can optimize your channel to look maximum or to look better. When you boost your product, you have only interest in this moment now, so you can use the different keywords. And if you use the city as a keyword, for example, Skopje or Vienna, it will show you a city. That means you will target only the customers in this city. For the end, this is optimization. When you look at your ad manager, you will see how many people you reached, how many people react, how much money do you spend, and how much money did you pay for each reaction or action that you are looking for them. And you optimize that. So if you are paying like 90 euro cents, you have to know for what. This is one of the events. So for me, this is acceptable. You have here like 4 cents, 30 cents, and so on. So what you want to do is to optimize and to check. When you see you have 6 images that you want to send for this advertising, and then you will find Facebook will show you in the notifications. Facebook will show you which ad set is working the best. Also, you will get it if you are using a Facebook ad manager. You will get a notification which of those ads are working the best. So what I'm doing is after 48 hours, I just stop my advertising, make it inactive, and then only boost the best performance poster. Also, if I see that this is not working, that I'm not getting the results that I want to change maybe the images, maybe I want to change the message or for call for action, or maybe if I see, for example, Facebook ad manager will give you, say, okay, the females between 25 and 35 have 25 or 30% better reaction than others, or the males between 18 and 24 in this region cost you less, or something like that. So according to that, you change your target audience. And then what I'm doing, if I put 100 euro, or let's say 60 euro to be more precise, 60 euro on 6 images in one advertising, and then I choose after 48 hours, I choose only 2, I delete 4, and then I boost with the same amount of money these posts that are best performance posts. Okay, this is building the Facebook channel. On the next lecture, we will talk a lot about this, and I will show you on my account everything step by step, and all the steps that I missed, and all the news that Facebook changed since the last week. So I think this should be enough. Please watch this video again, create your own Facebook accounts or Facebook ad account so we can work on your specific example. Thank you very much for watching me or for following me. See you next time with a new video. Regards.